Homes are definitely the most cherished property of a person. They serve as the primary indicators of the social standing of their residents, in part because they ensure a comfortable living and in part because of this. Status is also crucial in the modern, very competitive environment we live in, particularly for some members of today's elite society. While a decent-sized house is more than sufficient for the majority of people, some people's aspirations can only be met by enormous, showy palaces. And you can bet that they come with more financial pressure than they can handle. However, and we must be honest here, that does not imply that the homes we will be discussing are not lovely, because they are. They are really stunning. Beyond their massive size, their style and architecture are something not many of us can dream of. Grand, stylish, and full of tech, these are the top 10 biggest houses in the world right now. 10. Pensmore, Highlandville, Missouri, 72,215 square feet. While most individuals construct huge homes to enhance their social standing or to flaunt their wealth and lavish tastes in architecture and aesthetics, a man by the name of Stephen Huff made the decision to construct one in order to demonstrate something different. Something very different from what most people would anticipate. Astrophysicist and former CIA agent Stephen Huff wants to show that a house can withstand bullets, bombs, earthquakes, fires, tornadoes, hurricanes, and pretty much everything else by using the huge mansion as his test case. Although the construction work started back in 2008, its fate is still unknown. According to recent reports, the owner wants it taken down and completely rebuilt because it isn't as strong as he had hoped it would be. He blames the construction company for this. 9. The One, Bel Air, California, 74,000 square feet. The 74,000 square foot The One property in Bel Air, California, which was designed and is now being constructed by movie producer and real estate developer Nal Niami, will eventually be the most expensive home in the country. This contemporary gem now costs an incredible $500 million. The limit? Probably. Far too big? According to whom you ask. Overly ostentatious? The response is the same, depending on who you ask. A 5,000 square foot master bedroom, an IMAX cinema, for swimming pools, a garage big enough to fit at least 30 automobiles, and an 8,500 square foot nightclub are just a few of the facilities that are certain to be included in the home. With 20 bedrooms and 30 bathrooms and a specially designed jellyfish room, the One seems more like a party house used for all kinds of events rather than a true home. 8. Villa Leopolda, the French Riviera, 80,000 square feet. Villa Leopolda is a historical landmark that was built between 1929 and 1931 by American architect Ogden Codman Jr. It belonged to Brazilian millionaire Lily Safra until 2008, when she ultimately sold it to a Russian tycoon. It was originally created as a gift for King Leopold II of Belgium's Mistress Blanche Zelia Josephine Delacroix and is located on the French Riviera. During the arduous World War I, the 80,000 square foot property was even used as a military hospital. The enormous estate is currently regarded as one of the most costly homes in all of Europe, with an estimated value of just a little bit over $500 million. Huge grounds, 2 guest cottages with a combined 11 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms, and arguably the nicest beachfront on the continent are all features of the property. 7. La Reverie, Palm Beach, Florida, 84,626 square feet. La Reverie, which was acquired for a reasonable $4.5 million back in 1995, is the 7th biggest celebrity home worldwide and the largest in Palm Beach, Florida. In this picture, it kind of seems like a house rendering, but it's actually quite large. Beyond providing a comfortable place to live, the present owners also use it to organize concerts and charitable events. Seidel Miller, the proprietor of the Matrix Essentials hair care line, constructed La Reverie. Given that all the rich and famous flock to Palm Beach, the setting couldn't have been better, which is advantageous if you want to sell enormous houses for a lot of money. 6. Modern Versailles, Windermere, Florida, 90,000 square feet. The owners of the Versailles Mega House in Orange County, Florida, are Jacqueline and David Siegel, the CEO of Westgate Resorts. The vast mansion took so long to build that the couple came dangerously close to losing the enormous home at one point. The behemoth, which featured a master suite that was 8,000 square feet in size as well as over 30 baths, 15 bedrooms, 11 kitchens, and 6 swimming pools, attracted a lot of attention and was highlighted in various documentaries, the most well-known of which being The Queen of Versailles. 5. Whitehurst, London, England, 90,000 square feet. After Buckingham Palace, Whitehurst is the second largest residential neighborhood in London. Between 1913 and 1920, it was constructed using architect George Hubbard's design, including a portion of the once large Parkfield estate. All the modern conveniences one might desire are included in the 90,000 square foot home, including a swimming pool with a sauna room and a gym, a movie theater, a massage parlor, and lots of parking. The owner? It appears to have been purchased in 2008 for over $64 million by the Russian billionaire Andrei Guriev. 4. Safra Mansion, Sao Paulo, Brazil, 117,000 square feet. The Safra estate, which is in Sao Paulo, Brazil, is somewhat reminiscent to the Villa Leopolda, which belonged to Lily Safra and her late husband Edmund, a well-known financier who perished in a suspicious fire at his mansion in Monaco back in 1999. The Safra Mansion is a massive 117,000 square foot house with 130 rooms, indoor and outdoor pools, and a high wall surrounding it. Few people are aware of what's inside because the Safra family members prefer to keep their business private. They are well recognized for owning a number of extremely expensive houses all over the world. 3. Biltmore Estate, Asheville, North Carolina. With 178,926 square feet of magnificent surrounds, Asheville, North Carolina's Biltmore Estate is widely regarded as the largest private property in the United States. Its architecture, which was completed in 1895, completes the grandeur of the surrounding mountainous scenery. The Biltmore Estate has a unique feature that sets it apart from most other private residences in the globe. It opened to the public in 1930 and provided accommodations in the Village Hotel or the 4-star Inn on the grounds, as well as gourmet dishes and their own wine. The main home of Biltmore Estate, which is owned by railroad and shipping tycoon Cornelius Vanderbilt, is charming and includes at least 250 rooms. One of the nicest residences in the world can be created by adding 43 baths, 65 fireplaces, a bowling alley, a 23,000-book library, a large indoor pool, and all the latest conveniences you might imagine. Or one of the largest, to avoid being too subjective. 2. Antilia, Mumbai, India, 400,000 square feet. While most people construct large mansions for themselves, one Indian businessman made the decision to construct his own skyscraper. The 27-story, 550-foot-tall Antilla building in the center of Mumbai, India, is owned by the Indian businessman and pharmaceutical tycoon Mukesh Ambani. It cost about $1 billion to build and has a total surface area of 400,000 square feet, making it the second largest private mansion in the world at the moment. But given that the owner is India's richest man and has a net worth of more than $30 billion, that surely wasn't too much for him. Each story of the building has a distinctive design and uses various materials, giving the structure a distinctive architecture. Vastu Shastra, a conventional Hindu building art, served as the guiding principle for the construction of the entire structure. Every floor has a specific function, including parking garages, spas, gyms, indoor swimming pools, and even a helipad on the top. 1. Istana Nurul Iman Palace, Brunei, 2.15 million square feet. If not a vast, lavish palace, what else could the greatest residence in the world be? Istana Nurul Iman Palace, the Sultan of Brunei, Hassan al-Bolkiah's official residence, is by far the largest house in the world, measuring 2.15 million square feet. The palace is guaranteed to impress many visitors because it has no less than 1,788 rooms and 257 bathrooms, a 110-car garage, stables for horses, a dining hall, swimming pools, and even a mosque that can hold 1,500 people. Leandro V. Locsin created the Palace of Faithlight in 1984, and the Filipino company Ayala International built it. And since the majority of you may be interested in learning how much such a stunning mansion costs, the answer is a whopping $1.4 billion. If you like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe please, as this helps grow the channel.